Bonjour tout le monde.
That was freaking sick.
I'm actually here right now. Time for the stadium fact of the day. Time for best of the ballpark. This place is insane. It's a final here. I'm checking off a bucket list, one stadium at a time.
Hey guys, welcome back to Garrett's Stadium Travel. Today is stadium vlog number 43. Right now, as you can see, I'm in New York City, but as you can see by the title, I'm not staying here. I'm headed to the city of brotherly love today to watch the Philadelphia Phillies take on the New York Mets at Citizens Bank Park. Super excited for this one. I have not been to the city of Philadelphia before in my life, so super excited to check it out for the first time. The Phillies atmosphere, supposedly one of the best in the MLB, so I'm gonna have to see and experience it for myself. Pretty tough loss for the Phillies last night to the Mets. This is a pretty heated rivalry in the NL East, so I'm super excited to experience that as well. So yeah, just gonna head right down to Penn Station to catch the Amtrak over to Philly and then show you guys all that I can see of the city. So come along with me, let's go.
Hey guys, I'm up here on the 400 level of Citizens Bank Park and it's time for the stadium fact of the day. The stadium fact of the day today is all about the Liberty Bell. The Liberty Bell can be found all throughout the Phillies branding as a symbol of the city and independence as a whole. The Phillies also added the Liberty Bell into the fabric of their ballpark in the coolest way possible. In right field, you can see a giant bell sculpture with LED lights, and that is called a home run sculpture, and it is called the Home Run Liberty Bell. It swings and lights up when the Phillies go yard. The bell has been a part of the ballpark since it opened in 2003, and it looks great, and it doesn't look to be leaving anytime soon. It's a hot one out here. There's a heat wave coming through the Northeast right now, and my cold Canadian blood cannot take it, so I'm gonna walk around, find something to drink, and grab some much needed food. So come along with me, let's go. Hey guys, I'm out here at Ashburn Alley here at Citizens Bank Park, and it's time for Best of the Ballpark. This is a segment where I try unique or famous foods. Today we have a cheesesteak from Campo's. Now, I did some research on where the best cheesesteak in this ballpark was going to be, and this place not only has been around Philly the longest, but also has the best reviews. So it was between that and Chicken Pete's Crab Fries, but I know they're in other states and kind of commercialized a bit, so we're going to go with this cheesesteak here. This is my first time ever trying a Philly authentic cheesesteak, so let's give it a try and a rating. Here we go. We got, it's a pretty healthy size. Wow. I would have liked a bit more crisp in the bread, but other than that, for ballpark food, unreal. Definitely, if you come out here to a Phillies game, you gotta get a Philly cheesesteak. Still got about, like an hour and a half till game time. This place has been bumping for about 2 hours, and we're still like an hour away from game time. So gonna explore a bit more, show you all that I can see, and hopefully enjoy a great game. So let's go.
Nobody believes it, man.
a final here from Citizens Bank Park. The Phillies took care of business 7-1 against the Mets tonight. The bats got hot, hit a couple of homers, and as of the recording of this video, they are now in sole possession of first place in the National League East. So great night here from Philly. Gonna head back down over there to downtown, back to the hotel, and then I'm gonna tell you guys what I saw. Peace out for now.
Hey guys, I'm back at the hotel. I had to take a shower. The subway ride back was disgusting, to say the least. So heat wave plus no AC, you can kind of paint that picture for yourself. But I'm gonna quickly get into what I saw from Citizens Bank Park. First up is atmosphere. Atmosphere, it was unreal. You hear so much about Philly fans and how rabid they are and the boos and all that stuff. They lived up to absolutely all the hype that they have given themselves credit for, and not a lot of fan bases can do that. So shout out to Phillies fans. They absolutely showed out. The Philly Fanatic did a great job keeping fans engaged. It was just overall an unbelievable crowd. The only thing that keeps it away from a 10 is there were fans leaving really early in like the 7th inning, and in baseball so much can happen, especially when they are playing a good team in the Mets. Let's not, you can't discount your opponent. But yeah, the atmosphere as a whole, just unbelievable. They live up to that Red October, one of the best fan bases in the major leagues, and they absolutely proved it to me tonight. Next up is venue. I really didn't come in with super high expectations for Citizens Bank Park, rather, but it absolutely broke those expectations. I mean, it was really cool. It was on the outside, the brickwork was really unique, and the unique features like Ashburn Alley and the Liberty Bell, like we talked about. There's wide concourses and standing room, much like Yankee Stadium in the last video. There's great views of the Philadelphia skyline, and getting to see it change as the sun set was really cool as well. The one knock I would have on it, though, is that it is a parking lot stadium. All those stadiums are in the same spot, and there's a lot of parking lots. So we'll get more into that in access, but that's what brings it down a little bit. And like I mentioned, access is pretty good. There's the Broad Street line, the yellow line that goes straight up Broad Street into downtown. That's what I took to and from the game, and that connects you up with the SEPTA system, so you can get pretty much where you need to go in the greater Philly area. And if it's an afternoon game, Amtrak, but you can do all that research for yourself if you want to go to a game here. But yeah, I'm not giving it a super great score for access, because this ballpark isn't really walkable to anything except for the Live by Lowe's Hotel, the other stadiums, and I think there's 1 or 2 restaurants kind of around there. But other than that, there's none of that mixed-use development that you see so often with downtown ballparks. So while it isn't parking lot only like a place like American Family Field would be in Milwaukee, it's still not great. I'd love to see maybe some renovations getting rid of some of those parking lots and putting in mixed-use development to make it more of a game day experience, not just driving. And there was some tailgating, so I will say that it does serve a purpose for fans in that way as well. And finally, we have pricing. Pricing is the one part that brings this ballpark down, and I feel myself saying this for all the good experiences, which is kind of just how it works. Supply and demand, it's all too prevalent. But yeah, above average tickets in today's landscape of the MLB. Unfortunately, you wish cool experiences like this didn't cost as much, but I think your get-in price was like $35 for the worst of the worst seats, and it is pretty expensive to get into the lower bowl, so keep that in mind. It's going to be expensive if you're, say, a family of 4 trying to go to a game here. So yeah, and then just a final note, expensive merch like this hat that I bought, And food, I didn't really see any deals. A lot of teams are starting to adopt the, hey, you can get this bottled water for $2. I know the Falcons kind of started that years ago, but I don't see the Phillies doing anything like that. And it's one of those things you kind of wish little things like that made the experience more affordable. But yeah, that's all I got. My final ranking for Citizens Bank Park is a 9.5 for atmosphere, a 9 for venue, a 7 for access, and a 4 for pricing, bringing it to a total of 29.5 out of 40. Now 29.5 is really good. It's, I believe, top 5, and if it's not 5, it's definitely 6 when it comes to ballparks in the major leagues that I've been to so far. It was an unreal experience. I would definitely recommend coming to see a game here. Maybe not watch your own team here, because we all know how Philly fans can get it, and if you're a Phillies fan watching this, you've probably seen it with your own eyes. But I think it's a really cool experience to go and cheer for the Phillies and be a part of that atmosphere and get to boo without being judged. I actually had a lot of fun booing, which might say a little bit more about me than anything else. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like. And if you like this kind of content, sports content, stadium content, make sure to subscribe. It lets me know that I'm doing a good job with these videos and inspires me to create the best content that I can for you guys, and allows me to see as many stadiums as I can and bring it to you guys as well. So yeah, as always, I'm checking off a bucket list one stadium at a time, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.